This is an educational video presented to the Second Mathematics Forum. Hello everyone, I'm participating in Use AI in Math video competition. Today, I will tell you about some real examples about mathematics and what is mathematics. Let's see together.
Where we can use math in daily life. We can use math in budgeting and financial management. Example 1, calculating expenses. Managing a monthly budget involves tracking income and expenses, ensuring that spending doesn't exceed earnings. Example 2, timing. Setting timers or figuring out cooking durations requires basic understanding of time, especially if you're managing multiple tasks. Example 3, health and fitness, calorie counting. Tracking food intake, calculating calories burned during exercise, and monitoring weight changes often involve basic math. What is mathematics? Mathematics is a field of study concerned with numbers, quantities, shapes, structures, and their relationships. It involves the use of symbols and rules to solve problems and model real-world situations. Mathematics is divided into various branches. Mathematics is used in many fields, including science, engineering, economics, and everyday life for tasks like measurement, analysis, and problem solving. And now let's see an example of a real-life mathematical problem that we live in our daily lives. This is the question that expresses our daily and routine life. A store buys a jacket at a wholesale cost of $50. The store manager decides to mark up the jacket by 200%, but later offers a 30% discount on the marked up price to boost sales. What is the final selling price of the jacket after the markup and discount? Step 1. Calculate the markup. The markup is 200% of the $50 wholesale cost. We will divide 200 divided by 100 is equal to 2. Markup amount is 2 times 50 equals 100. So, the price after the markup is 50 plus 100 is equal to $150. Step 2. Calculate the discount on the marked up price. The discount is 30% of $150. We will divide 30 by 100. It equals 0.3. Discount amount is 0.3 multiplied by 150 equal 45. Therefore, the final price after the discount is 150 minus 45, equal $105. The final selling price of the jacket is $105.
With heartfelt gratitude I would like to thank Miss Nerman for encouraging the use of artificial intelligence video work and giving me the opportunity to participate in the Second Mathematics Forum. This is an
Mathematics plays a vital role in our daily lives, from simple tasks like budgeting to complex applications in engineering, technology, and sustainability. Its integration with AI and sustainable development goals highlights its power in shaping the future. Mathematics is used in everyday life for a variety of tasks, from simple ones like managing finances to complex applications like designing buildings, analyzing data, and even predicting weather patterns. In engineering, math helps design structures, while in medicine, it's used for understanding statistics and health studies. Artificial intelligence heavily relies on mathematical concepts like algorithms, calculus, and statistics. AI systems use math to process huge amounts of data, learn from it, and make decisions. For example, machine learning, a branch of AI, uses linear algebra and probability to train models that can recognize patterns, such as diagnosing diseases or predicting consumer behavior. Math is key to achieving the SDGs, such as those related to clean energy and responsible consumption. For instance, mathematical models are used to optimize energy efficiency, reduce waste, and manage resources sustainably. Data analysis techniques in math also help in tracking progress toward these global goals and making data-driven decisions to improve outcomes for the environment and society. A specific math lesson used in real life is optimization in linear programming. Businesses use it to minimize costs or maximize profits, which is especially important in industries focused on sustainability and resource management.
الإمارات تتطور. الإمارات تتقدم. ما دور الرياضيات في ذلك؟ هذا ما سأشارككم به في فيديو اليوم. فالسلام عليكم ورحمة الله. الرياضيات تعتبر بالفعل مفتاحًا أساسيًا للمستقبل، خاصة في دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة. تلعب الرياضيات دورًا حيويًا في مجالات مثل التكنولوجيا، الهندسة والاقتصاد، مما يسهم في تحقيق رؤية الإمارات للتنمية المستدامة والابتكار. تسهم المهارات الرياضية في تعزيز التعليم وتحفيز التفكير النقدي وحل المشكلات، وهو ما يتماشى مع أهداف الدولة في بناء جيل متميز يمكنه المنافسة عالمياً. بالإضافة إلى ذلك، فإن الاستثمارات في التكنولوجيا والبحث العلمي تعتمد بشكل كبير على الفهم العميق للمفاهيم الرياضية، مما يدعم النمو الاقتصادي ويعزز مكانة الإمارات كمركز عالمي للابتكار. إليكم المزيد من التفاصيل حول أهمية الرياضيات في تعزيز مستقبل الإمارات. أولاً، التعليم والتعلم. تسعى الإمارات إلى تطوير مناهج تعليمية تتضمن مفاهيم رياضية متقدمة، مما يساعد الطلاب على التفكير التحليلي والنقدي. كما تشجع الدولة الطلاب على المشاركة في مسابقات رياضية محلية ودولية، مما يعزز من مهاراتهم ويحفز روح المنافسة لديهم. ثانياً، الابتكار والتكنولوجيا. تعتمد العديد من التقنيات الحديثة مثل الذكاء الاصطناعي وتحليل البيانات على الرياضيات. تسهم الإمارات في تطوير هذه المجالات من خلال استثمارها في البحث والتطوير. كما تستثمر الإمارات في مشاريع مبتكرة تعتمد على النمذجة الرياضية مثل المدن الذكية والطاقة المتجددة. ثالثاً، الاقتصاد والتنمية. تستخدم النماذج الرياضية في تحليل الأسواق والاتجاهات الاقتصادية، مما يساعد الحكومة على اتخاذ قرارات مدروسة. كما تعتمد المشاريع الكبرى مثل البنية التحتية والمشاريع العمرانية على الرياضيات لضمان التخطيط والتنفيذ الفعالين. رابعاً، الاستدامة. تستخدم الرياضيات في نمذجة أنظمة البيئة والطاقة، مما يعزز جهود الإمارات نحو التنمية المستدامة وتقليل البصمة الكربونية. كما تساعد الرياضيات في تخطيط المدن بحيث توازن بين النمو السكاني والموارد المتاحة. خامساً، المشاركة العالمية. تسهم الإمارات في شراكات عالمية تعزز من تبادل المعرفة والخبرات في مجالات الرياضيات والعلوم. كما تستضيف الإمارات مؤتمرات وفعاليات دولية تتعلق بالعلوم والتكنولوجيا، مما يعزز من مكانتها كمركز أكاديمي. كانت معكم الطالبة حنان برو من مدرسة براعم العين الخاصة.
If I were to tell you that the simple yet fundamental tools of mathematics like ratios plays an important role in establishing sustainable development goals by UN, would you agree? Let me tell you how. The UN published that in 2023, 713 to 757 million people faced hunger. This means that 1 in 11 people globally and 1 in 5 in Africa faced hunger. Ever wondered how the UN arrived at these figures? Yes, by using the principle of ratios. Ratios are a mathematical tool that can be used to understand and analyze complex issues like the Sustainable Development Goals or the SDGs. They help us compare quantities and express relationships between different variables. One of the key indicators for SDG 2 is the prevalence of undernourishment. This is often expressed as a ratio of the number of people who are undernourished to the total population. Therefore, the ratio formed would be the number of undernourished people upon the total population. Let's say in a particular country there are 10 million people who are undernourished out of a total population of 100 million. To express this as a ratio, the ratio formed would be 10 million upon 100 million, that is 0.1 or 10%. This means that 10% of the population in this country is undernourished. Now, doesn't that make it easier for us to understand the situation and the challenges in a more realistic manner? I am sure now you will agree that the magic of maths resides in all spheres of life. Thank you.
Welcome to the How Math is Related to Real Life. How? Math can be related to real life in a lot of different ways. What can we use math for? Today we're going to talk about engineering. Engineering has 5 important steps: compare units, dilation, count quantity, rotation, and count money needed. Counting money is one of the important steps if you want to build something. You need to have a budget. Counting quantity is counting the materials you need to build an object. For example, cement and blocks. We need 0.040 kilograms of cement per square foot. Rotation. Rotation is one of the important steps to start building, where they need to make the building in a beautiful view. What do you think that dilation is? Dilation is enlargement and reduction in size. Enlargement. You should multiply with a number more than 1. Reduction. Multiply with a number less than 1. In the end, I want to say that mathematics plays a crucial role in our daily lives, in numerous ways, often in ways we might not even realize. And thank you for listening.
Good day, everyone. My name is Roberto Layagi Jr. from Sarzol University, one of the Microsoft Innovative Educator expert for school year 2024-2025. Together with me are my students, and we're going to demonstrate to you how are we going to use AI in our math class.
Hello everyone, I'm Lucas Marian Beer Fogido, and I'm here with
Dwayne Phoenix Barcelon, and we are joined with our technical team.
and we are the students that utilize AI for our math problem. Now, moving on to our problem. The sum of two numbers is 5, and the difference is 3. What are the numbers?
In order for us to solve this problem, we first need to translate the problem into an equation. Then, we use Microsoft Math Solver to solve our problem.
Now, before we move on to our problem, this app features 3 ways on how to solve our problem. The first one is scanning, the second one is inking, and the third one is typing. Now, let us input our problem. X plus Y is equal to 5 and x minus y is equal to 3. Let us find out the answer.
Here, we have our answer. X is equal to 4 and y is equal to 1. Microsoft Math Solver provides us with different ways in solving our problem, such as substitution, matrices, and lastly, elimination.
So in addition, Microsoft Math Solver provides materials for learning such as graph, similar equations, but related to our topic but not limited, and videos if you are a visual learner. Lastly, references.
That is how we use AI in Sarasol University in our math class. Hoping this would inspire you to use AI in your math class as well. Again, we are from Sarasol University. Maraming salamat po.
I am Hala Adele from Al Khatim School, in the 7th grade. Today, I will share with you how we can use mathematics in our daily lives, specifically when we shop at stores offering discounts. Under the supervision of my teacher, MS Nistine Fayez, we will learn how to calculate prices after discounts.
For example, if we go to a store and there is a 20% discount on a tree that originally costs 115 dirhams, how do we calculate the final price? First, we need to find out how much the discount is. We multiply the original price, which is 115 dirhams, by the discount percentage, which is 20% or 0. 115 times 0. 20 is equal to 23 dirhams. So, the discount is 23 dirhams. Now, we subtract the discount from the original price to get the final price. 115 minus 23 is equal to 92 dirhams. Therefore, after the discount, the tree will cost 92 dirhams. This shows us how mathematics helps us in our daily lives, not only in shopping but in many other situations. Thank you.
Going to School with Math, made by Fatma Al-Marzouk. Have you ever wondered what is the distance from your house to your school? Well, lucky you. Today we will use the distance rule to find that out. Let's say that your bus travels at 80 km per hour from your house and takes 30 minutes to arrive straight at your school without stopping. To find the distance, we will use this formula. D equals ST. D represents distance, S represents speed, and T represents time. So the speed equals 80 km per hour. To find the time, if you have minutes, you have to divide by 60. So 30 divided by 60 equals 0.5. So the time is 0.5 hour. D equals 80 times 0.5. D equals 40 kilometers. So distance is equal 40 from your house to your school. As you can see, we found the distance from your house to your school. Now, by using the distance formula, you can find the distance between any places by knowing the speed and the time. In our everyday lives, math is an invisible thread that waves through each moment, interconnecting our activities in ways we might not always recognize.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أنا الطالبة روان الصف الخامس. اليوم سوف نتكلم عن دمج التنمية الاستدامة في دروس القسم المطولة. تقسيم الطاقة الشمسية. الهدف طاقة نظيفة بأسعار معقولة. يمكن تقسيم كمية الطاقة الشمسية المولودة بين عدد من المنازل، مثل إذا كان هناك 5232 كيلووات من الطاقة الشمسية مزروعة على 8 منازل. الحين نحن راح نسوي القسمة المطولة. راح نكتب هنيها 5232. راح نكتب هنيها في المنزلة 8. الخمسة ما فيها 8. الخمسة ما فيها 8، فرح ناخذ الرقمان مع بعض فبيكون 52. 52 كم فيها 8؟ ستة. راح نكتب هنيها 6. هنيها بنحط الصفر، مني بنكتب 6. 6 ضرب 8 يساوي 52 48. فراح نطرح 2 ناقص 8 ما يستوي. راح هنيها نحط 4 وهنيها راح نحط 12. 12 ناقص 8 يساوي
Hello, I am Fatima Al-Jali, grade 1B Al-Katem School. Today, I will present about math in our life, addition, supervision under our amazing teacher Ms. Michelle Smith. Thank you MS for your support.
It's time for storytelling. Once upon a time in a happy town called Numberville, there was a fun teacher named Miss Addie. She loved math, especially addition. One sunny day, Miss Addie took her class on a little adventure. First, they went to Mr. Crust's bakery. If he bakes 12 cookies and adds 2 more dozen, how many cookies does he have? She asked. The kids shouted, 36 cookies. They were excited. Next, they visited the park, where kids were flying kites. Miss Addie said, if 5 kids are flying kites and we add 3 more, how many are flying now? The students answered, 8 kids. Finally, they went to a garden where Mrs. Green was planting. Miss Addie asked, If she plants 5 tomato plants and adds 3 more, how many does she have? They cheered, 8 tomato plants. Miss Addie smiled. See? Addition helps us make cookies, friends, and even gardens. It's about adding fun to our lives. From that day on, the kids in Numberville loved addition, knowing it was all about growing and sharing joy.
Hi, my name is Nada Ahmed. I am on grade 6. I'm from Al Huitin School today. I will talk with you about how can AI help us in learning math. Do you know what is AI? AI is a technology that helps machines solve problems and thinking like humans. There are some applications using AI to solve mathematics problems, such as Photomath, Desmos, Microsoft Math Solver, Mind Map by Miro. Do you know what is Photomath? Taking photo of a math problem by the application. The application will solve it. Do you know what is Desmos? This application can convert any equation to graph. Adding to that, AI can help us in self-learning, where we can solve mathematics problems by ourselves. Do you know what is Microsoft Math Solver? This application can solve adding and deduction and problems very fast. Also, AI can help making mind mapping. All what we need is to start with an idea, and AI will create mind mapping for us. Do you know what is Miro? AI created Mind Map for Decimal, an innovative initiative at Al Hutin School. Implementation of artificial intelligence to explain problem-solving steps in mathematics by teacher Ala Elatai. At the end, AI can help us solving problems, graph equations, and organize our thoughts in mathematics, which makes learning easier. Thank you for watching.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. سنتحدث في هذا الفيديو عن موضوع الرياضيات في كل مكان من حولنا. عمل الطالبة شاهدة أحمد حمزة من الصف العاشر باء إشراف الأستاذة أحلام علي. الرياضيات ليست مجرد مادة دراسية، بل هي عنصر أساسي في حياتنا اليومية. إنها لغة تفهمها الطبيعة وتستخدمها التكنولوجيا، ونعتمد عليها حتى في أبسط أنشطتنا اليومية. نستخدم الرياضيات في كل لحظة. دعونا نلقي نظرة على كيفية تواجد الرياضيات في حياتنا بطرق شتى. الطب والرعاية الصحية. في الطب تلعب الرياضيات دورا حيويا في تحليل نتائج الفحوصات الطبية. الأطباء يعتمدون على الإحصائيات لحساب معدلات النجاح في الجراحة ووضع الجرعات الدقيقة للأدوية بناء على وزن المريض. الرياضيات هنا تنقذ الأرواح. الطقس وحالة الجو. عندما نتابع النشرة الجوية نحن نرى نتائج معادلات رياضية معقدة تستخدم لقياس التغيرات في الضغط الجوي والرطوبة والرياح. بفضل الرياضيات يمكننا التنبؤ بالأحوال الجوية والاستعداد لها. الرياضيات ليست بعيدة عن عالم الفن والموسيقى. إيقاعات الموسيقى تعتمد على علم الرياضيات، حيث تحسب الأزمان والمقامات الموسيقية. حتى الفنانين يستخدمون النسب الرياضية مثل النسبة الذهبية لخلق توازن وجمال في أعمالهم الفنية. الطهي وتحضير الطعام. حتى في المطبخ الرياضيات موجودة، نستخدمها لقياس المكونات بدقة، لتحديد الوقت اللازم للطهي، وحتى لتعديل وصفة حسب عدد الأشخاص. الطهي هو علم يعتمد على الرياضيات لخلق الوصفات المثالية. حتى عندما نخطط ليومنا نحن نستخدم الرياضيات. حساب الوقت المتبقي للقيام بمهمة، تنظيم جدولنا الزمني، وتخصيص الموارد والجهود لتحقيق الأهداف يعتمد على مبادئ رياضية أساسية. الرياضيات ليست شيئا ندرسه في الفصول فقط، بل هي جزء من كل ما نقوم به. إنها أداة قوية تساعدنا على تحقيق التوازن والتنظيم والكفاءة في حياتنا. فهي أداة شاملة تلعب دورا رئيسيا في كل مجال من مجالات حياتنا. توفر الرياضيات الحلول التي تجعل العالم مكانا أفضل. وأخيرا شكرا على حسن استماعي.
Every day we are surrounded by intelligence we cannot see, but it's there, shaping our world. AI is in the devices we use, learning from us, making our lives easier, faster, and more connected. It helps us manage our homes, improve healthcare, and even navigate the roads. Behind this intelligence is the language of the universe, mathematics. from algorithms to predictions. Math drives AI's decision making. Math helps AI understand patterns, solve complex problems, and adapt to human needs. It's not just in labs. AI powered by math is part of our everyday life, helping us to stay healthy and learn and grow. AI is everywhere, silently improving the world around us, and its core, the beauty of math, guiding us towards a smarter, better future.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معكم الطالب مصطفى سامح من الصف التاسع المتقدم من مدرسة برامج العين الخاصة. في هذا الفيديو سوف نتحدث عن كيفية استخدام الذكاء الاصطناعي في الرياضيات، وأتمنى أن ينال إعجابكم. أولا، برنامج وولف فروم ألفا. يساعدنا هذا البرنامج من خلال الذكاء الاصطناعي في حل جميع المسائل الرياضية. سنشاهد الآن آلية حل المسائل الرياضية باستخدام برنامج وولف فروم ألفا. كما تشاهدون سوف يتم كتابة أي مسألة رياضية أو معادلة على البرنامج، وسيتم حلها بالتفصيل كما ترون أمامكم. كما هو موضح لدينا، يستطيع البرنامج إيجاد الدالة الأصلية للدالة المعطاة مع ذكر خطوات الحل، وبالإضافة إلى ذلك قادر على رسم الخط البياني لها على المستوى الإحداثي ويبين لنا بالتفصيل. الآن دعونا نتحدث عن شات جي بي تي. أعرف على هذه الآلة بأنها نموذج لغة الآن، إلى أنها تستطيع مساعدتنا في شرح النظريات العلمية أو تقديم حلول تفصيلية للمسائل. على سبيل المثال، يمكنني أن أطلب شرح نظرية فيثاغورس، ويقوم الذكاء الاصطناعي بتقديم شرح بسيط وسهل للفهم. هذه القدرة تساعد على تسهيل الفهم وتجسد رؤية الإمارات في جعل التعليم متاحا للجميع وتبسيط التعلم للطلاب. الرياضيات لها دور كبير في الهندسة المعمارية الإماراتية، مثل أبراج الرياح والقلاع القديمة. إذا كما رأينا، الذكاء الاصطناعي ليس مجرد تقنية مستقبلية، بل هو أداة قوية تساعدنا الآن في التعامل مع المسائل الرياضية بشكل أسرع وأكثر دقة. في الإمارات نطمح دائما إلى تبني أحدث التقنيات وتحقيق التميز في كل المجالات، بما في ذلك التعليم. توفر لنا الوقت وتبسط التعقيد، مما يعزز من قدراتنا العلمية ويجعلنا نواكب التطورات العالمية. كان معكم الطالب مصطفى سامح تحت إشراف الأستاذ أمجد، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
شكرا لهذه المشاركة أعزائي الحضور. رابط الحضور سيفتح الآن الساعة 8:30 وسيغلق بعد 10 دقائق بإذن الله. رابط الحضور وليس رابط التصويت لإفطار العذور الممارسات أو العروض، إنما رابط الحضور. سنتابع معا الآن استكمال باقي العروض.
Hi, today we'll be discussing ocean pollution and its impact on marine life with Sultan Ahmed from Al Hamriya School. Explore how math can help us understand the problem of plastic waste entering the ocean. We'll start with the data overview, which we have as in 2010, it was estimated that 8 million metric tons of plastic waste ended up in the ocean. Since then, this amount has increased by 5% annually. To analyze this trend, we can use a mathematical model based on a compound growth to calculate how much plastic waste will enter the ocean in the future. This growth can be described by the following formula. Plastic waste equals P0 multiplied by bracket 1 plus RT. We have the P0 is the initial amount of plastic waste, 8 million metric tons that we saw in 2010, R the growth rate, in this case 5% or 0.05. T is the number of years in 2010. So we will start by using this formula. We can calculate the expected amount of plastic waste in any given year. For example, to find the amount of plastic waste in 2025, which is 15 years after 2010, we substitute the values, which would be plastic waste in 2025 equals 8 million multiplied by bracket 1 plus 0.05, 15, which 15 is 15 years after This gives us approximately about 16.663 million metric tons of plastic waste in the ocean by 2025. This means the amount of plastic waste entering the ocean will have more double in just 15 years. Now let's consider a scenario where start reduction plastic waste by 3% annually beginning in 2025. To calculate the effect of this reduction, we use the formula plastic waste equals P 2025 multiplied by 1 minus RN, where P 2025 is 60.63 million metric tons plastic waste in 2025. R, the reduction that we just saw, 3%. N is the number of years after 2025. For example, the amount of plastic in 2026 with a 3% reduction which we will get is 16.13 million. So let's see after a year what will happen. Plastic waste in 2027, which will be 15.65 million. Mathematically, these models highlight the importance of reduction plastic waste to prevent more plastic from entering the ocean. We need to set a goal, a global and local reduction targets, improving recycling system and minimizing the use of single-use plastics.
I want to say again that attendance link is opening now and it will be closed at 8:45. Now we will continue the presentation. رابط الحضور يا جماعة مفتوح الآن، سيغلق الساعة 8:45 بإذن الله.
We are the physics group. Our task was to use the autonomous car, which we take it in Create Design and Innovation class, to find the velocity of a car moving on a curved point. Firstly, we use Scratch to calculate the distance and time. Also, the car that we're using it has two sensors, right and left. And we need the sensors because it's moving on the black curve. That is, if it's go to the green, it will change its destination. It's go to the black one, it should move.
So we used the Scratch to present our work, and the function we were working with was minus x squared plus 1, and we stick the graph as you can see. And also we programmed it at a certain way. So as you can see, when I click here, the car starts moving, and the time and the distance are showing here on the screen. So when the car arrived at destination, we measured the time and the distance it took the car to arrive to its destination. So the time was 15 and the distance was 441. Then we calculated the velocity by using d divided by t, which was 441 divided by 15, which gave us 29.4.
Then we found the first derivative, which is negative 2x from the equation negative x squared plus 1. Then we take the time, we multiply it with it, comes negative 30. Also, it's close to the first number that we calculated at the beginning.
And now, Umayma and Ala will connect our experiment to Expo and real life.
So we make a video talking about Fusion 360, which is a program we learned on CDI. On this program, we make all the class make a car.
Fusion 360 unifies design, engineering, electronic, and manufacturing into a single software platform. Fusion 360 helps students and educators prepare for the future of design. It is the first 3D CAD, CAM, and CIA tool of its kind, connecting your entire product development process into one cloud-based platform. Download the software today, then turn your ideas into reality.
We link the car to the CDI project, which we used Autodesk Fusion 360 software, which is design, manufacture, and engineering using a three-dimensional computer that integrates multiple functions. First, the research stage on the idea of the car and how it will be in the distant future, and linking it to the year 2021 because it's compliant with the Expo. Second, we plan to have the content with P. Third, we have drafted picture of the collect the first shape of the car and what are the pros and cons of the project. Fourth, the final draft stage to present the final car idea. Finally, we finished the car completely and it's become the hub of the 2021 Expo project.
The second Mathmania Forum. Our idea is to create a program to help other bankers.
With the help of AI, we have written a code that can help bankers calculate the compounded interest for their customers.
The type of programming language we used is Python.
For example, a problem comes along a banker's desk where a customer comes in wanting to invest $5,000 compounded monthly over the course of 5 years, and the bank offers a 10% interest rate. This is where our program can help. First, the banker enters the principal amount, which is $5,000. Then he enters the annual interest rate in percent, which for example, this particular bank offers 10%. Then he enters the time in years, which is 5. Then he can enter the number of times the interest is compounded per year. If it's monthly, then it'll be 12. But if it's annually, then it'll only be 1. Then our program will give you the final number that the customer will receive back, which is $8,226.54. Thank you for listening.
Welcome everyone. Today me and my classmates from 10th C are going to present how math is required in our daily life, supervised by Mustafa. Budgeting and finance. Managing money. We use basic arithmetic to keep track of our income, taxes, savings, and investments. Calculating percentages help with understanding taxes, discounts, interest ratings, and loans. Banking. Interest calculations for savings or loan repayments require understanding of percentages and compound interest.
Cooking and baking. Measurement. Recipe often requires precise measurement. You might need to convert between units, like cups, to millimeters, or adjust a recipe to serve a different number of people. Timing. Cooking times and temperature can involve fraction and multiplication. Sports and games. Scores. Keeping track of scores, average, sometimes more advanced math. Probability, whether in sports strategies or a game like poker. Understanding odds and probability can improve decision making.
Traveling and navigation, distance and speed. We calculate travel time using the relationship between speed, distance, and time. Maps use scales that involve geometry and rotation. Fuel consumption, estimating fuel efficiency. Meals per gallon or kilometers per liter is another practical application of division and multiplication.
Home projects, renovations and painting. Measuring areas and calculating the amount of material needed involves geometry and algebra, like determining the square footage of a room or wall. Building and carpentry. Using measurements, angles, and geometry ensures precise constructions of furniture or other home projects. Logical thinking and problem solving. Decision making. Math enhances logical thinking, helping you analyze situations, weigh options, and solve everyday problems with a structured approach.
And these are some stuff we did in school that requires math in our daily life. Thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed.
Hello everyone, my name is Sheikha Khalid and I'm a student from Imarat School under the supervision of Ms. Abir, proudly representing United Arab Emirates Abu Dhabi. Today I'm really excited and thrilled to present Math Carnival, a game designed to help students learn about polynomials and parallelograms in a fun and interactive way. Math Carnival is an online game that makes learning polynomials and parallelograms fun and interactive through engaging challenges. It helps students reinforce key math concepts while enjoying a game-like experience. The reward system adds motivation, making math practice both exciting and educational. And so, I developed this game using an app that provides design tools and themes, helping me bring my vision to life. Initially, I aimed to create a physical 3D escape room where players would solve math problems to progress through rooms. But when that didn't work out as planned, I shifted to an online format, allowing a broader audience and more flexible learning opportunities. In Math Carnival, you navigate a map that takes you to different areas at each location. So at each location, you solve math problems to advance to the next level and collect stuffed animals as rewards. Although if you answer incorrectly, you must retry solving the question until you solve it correctly, and eventually, once all challenges are completed, you can see the collection of rewards you've earned. This game makes learning math enjoyable and accessible. My classmates have given positive feedback, and they found it really helpful for reinforcing their understanding of polynomials and parallelograms. Math Carnival not only helps students learn math, but it also promotes teamwork and friendly competition. I hope it inspires students to explore math in new ways and feel more confident in their skills. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll create your own educational game too.
Hello, my name is Ali Mansouri, and I'm from ASCS, and I'm in the 7th grade. You know, recently I've been thinking about e-commerce and their strategies. How do they use math? So I decided to research, and these facts are shocking. In e-commerce, math is essential for success. Businesses use math for dynamic prices, making sure that their pricing is based on demand and competition. They also manage inventory efficiently by calculating optimal stock levels using formulas like economic order quality. Did you know that math helps apply discounts and promotions at checkout, while also calculating shipping costs and setting free shipping thresholds to drive sales? By tracking conversation rates, businesses optimize their website for better performances. Customers' lifetime value calculations help them understand how much revenue each customer brings in over time. Lastly, demand and forecasting uses previous sales data to predict future trends, helping businesses prepare for high demand periods. From pricing to forecasting, math drives every part of e-commerce strategies, helping businesses grow smarter and faster. Customers' lifetime value. This formula helps e-commerce companies estimate how much revenue they can expect from a customer over their lifetime. The formula is average order value times number of purchases per year times customer's lifespan in years over customer's acquisition cost. An example is, if a customer spends $100 per order, makes 3 purchases a year, has a lifespan of 5 years, and the business spends $50 to acquire the customer, the formula would be 100 times 3 times 5 over 50, which would equal 1,500 over 50, or simplified, it would be 30. This means the customer brings 30 in profit over their lifetime. What do you think would happen if e-commerce didn't use math? Let's find out. Without math in e-commerce, prices would be inconsistent, inventory mismanaged, discounts miscalculated, and shipping would be all over the place. The business would struggle with inefficiency, loss in customers, and reduced profits. This information is shocking. I'm glad I had the opportunity to learn about this. Thank you for watching. Bye!
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معكم الطالبة شهد بطي من مدرسة السميد للحلقة الأولى والثانية والتعليم الثانوي بنات تحت إشراف المعلمة سحرة. في هذا الفيديو سنستكشف كيف تسخر برامج الذكاء الاصطناعي لمساعدتنا في حل المسائل الرياضية. أولاً، ما هو الذكاء الاصطناعي؟ الذكاء الاصطناعي هو تقنية تحاكي الذكاء البشري ويمكن استخدامه في حل مسائل رياضية من أبسطها إلى أعقدها. ومن أشهر البرامج جات جي بي تي وولفرام ألفا. يقدم برنامج وولفرام ألفا حلول الخطوة بخطوة لأي معادلة مما يساعد الطلاب في فهم منطق وراء الحل. يمكن أيضاً لجات جي بي تي تقديم شرح مفصل لمفاهيم صعبة بلغة سهلة. لكل شيء إيجابيات وسلبيات، وعلى رغم الفوائد العظيمة لهذا البرنامج إلا أن من المهم أن نستخدم هذه الأدوات بوعي حتى لا نفقد مهارات التفكير النقدي. وفي الختام، سواء كنت طالبا أو معلمة، يمكن للذكاء الاصطناعي أن يكون مساعدة قوية في رحلتك مع الرياضيات. وشكرا لحسن استماعكم. كانت معكم الطالبة شهد بطي.
Hello everyone. Today we're going to be introducing the golden ratio and also the connection between math and aesthetics. What is the golden ratio? The golden ratio, symbolized by the Greek letter pi, is a mathematical constant approximately equal to 1.618, where the ratio of two parts of a whole is the same as the ratio of the whole to the larger part.
The golden ratio in math is about 1.618. It's found when a line is divided so that the ratio of the whole to the larger part equals the larger part to the smaller part, which is fine.
The Fibonacci sequence is a series where each number is the sum of the two before it, starting with 0 and 1. As the sequence grows, the ratio between consecutive numbers approaches the golden ratio.
Here are some real-life applications of the golden ratio. Architecture and design. The golden ratio creates harmony and balance in design, making it a key tool used in architecture and product design throughout history. The Parthenon in Greece uses golden ratio in its symmetry. The pyramids of Giza use golden ratio in its proportion. Even modern logos like the Apple logo use golden ratio for its balance.
In nature, the golden ratio appears in patterns like spirals of shells, hurricanes, and flower petals. It creates aesthetically pleasing balanced designs found in plants, animals, and even galaxies. This ratio helps explain the efficient growth and structure of many living organisms. Sunflowers exhibit the golden ratio in their seed arrangement, optimizing space and growth efficiency. Seashells spiral in accordance with the golden ratio, creating a visual harmonious and efficient growth pattern.
Golden ratio also appears in the human body, so I'm going to show you a simple way to visualize it. Grab your right palm and curve your fingers inwards. You're going to see a simple curve form. This curve follows the proportions of the golden ratio. Isn't that cool? In art, the golden ratio creates balance and harmony. Artists like Da Vinci used it to guide the viewer's eye and enhance visual appeal. The girl with the pearl earring uses golden ratio in her composition. The Mona Lisa uses the golden ratio in her face's layout. And mystery and melancholy of a street applies golden ratio to the painting's structure.
The golden ratio is considered beautiful because it creates harmony and balance, pleasing the eye and evoking a sense of natural order in design. Thank you so much for listening. This presentation was done by Lara Madbissu and Waad Motez and was supervised by Ms. Sultana.
Hi, my name is Moza Jum'a, grade 11 advanced from Al Qal'a School. Today I would like to talk to you about an important issue, the impact of population growth on water consumption with a function of period between 2014 and 2024. This is the formula of population growth. As we all know, the world's population is growing continuously. In 2014, the global population stood at 7.2 billion. By 2024, it is projected to reach 8.05 billion. That's an increase of 11.81% in just 10 years. Will population growth bring many challenges? One of the most pressing issue is the strain it puts on our water resources. Water resources. Water is a critical resource for life, agriculture, industry, and energy production. With population growth, more people mean more demand for clean water. These are the steps to know water consumption in 2014 and in 2024. This shows that between 2014 and 2024, the world's annual water consumption will increase from 1.314 trillion liters to 1.472 trillion liters. That's an addition 158 billion liters of water needed per year due to population growth alone. Now let's talk about the challenge. This growing demand for water poses a serious challenge. Water is a limited resource, and in many parts of the world, access to clean and safe water is already limited. As more people compete for the same resources, management water consumption became even more uh, bad. Without careful planning and conservation, this increased demand could lead to water shortage, higher cost, and environmental damage. Conclusion. From 2014 to 2024, we have seen that there has been an increase of almost 1 billion people, and the amount of water consumed in 2024 as calculated is 1.472 trillion liters of water per day. So as years increase, the water consumption should be decreased. To meet this demand, we must focus on sustainable water management practices, investing technologies that converts water, and ensuring that water is distributed fairly and efficiently. Thank you.
أسئلة كثيرة تخطر ببال طلبة المدارس، ومنها: هل للرياضيات أهمية؟ لماذا نضيع وقتنا بدراسة الرياضيات ونحن لن نستفيد منها أبدا؟ كم طالب يتمنى اختفاء الرياضيات من هذه الحياة؟ لا امتحانات ولا كتب ولا واجبات ولا تفكير وكوابيس. ولكن هل باختفاء الرياضيات ستحل المشكلة؟ فالوقت والساعة والعمل كلها مبرمجة مع أرقام الرياضيات. موعد الطائرة وسرعة السيارة وإشارة المرور كلها منظمة بقواعد الرياضيات. أطعمتنا الشهية وحلوياتنا اللذيذة تستخدم المقادير والمكاييل لتصنع. كيف سنعد الأموال؟ والبنوك هل ستغلق؟ والمحلات التجارية ماذا ستفعل؟ أفلام الكرتون والبلايستيشن كلها مبنية على خوارزميات الرياضيات. الحواسيب كيف ستعمل؟ كيف ستبرمج؟ البنايات الصغيرة والشاهقة كيف ستبنى؟ وحتى هواتفنا المحمولة ستقفل، سوف تجلس بجانبنا وتصبح دون جدوى. فهل كان اختفاء الرياضيات حل المشكلة؟ إعداد الطالبة رنا محسن، الصف السادس واحد.
Hello, my name is Maryam Asama. I'm a student in 7GA at ACS NAS, and I am a eco-warrior there. And today we're going to be talking about how math makes a crucial role in creating a sustainable future for our planet. First, let's talk about renewable energy. Solar panels and wind turbines are designed using mathematical principles. Engineers use geometry and measurements to ensure these systems operate efficiently. For instance, the angle of solar panels is calculated to maximize sunlight absorption. If the angle is 30 degrees, this positioning helps capture the most energy throughout the year. Wind turbines are crafted with specific shapes to harness wind power efficiently. The power they generate depends on wind speed, calculated using this formula. Let's try and solve it together. Interestingly, if the wind speed doubles, the power output increases by 8 times. Next, let's explore urban planning, the process of designing cities to be both livable and environmentally friendly. Planners use mathematical algorithms to optimize city layouts. By analyzing maps and data, planners decide where to place parks, roads, and buildings. For example, they might use Dijkstra's algorithm to find the shortest path for new roads, reducing traffic congestion and improving efficiency. Climate modeling is another crucial application of math. Scientists use mathematical equations to predict future climate changes and their impacts. These models help us understand temperature trends and weather patterns. A simple equation used in climate modeling is even waste management relies on math. We use mathematical models to determine the most efficient routes for garbage trucks, saving fuel and reducing emissions. By analyzing data on waste production, we can develop better recycling strategies. From renewable energy to urban planning, climate modeling to waste management, math is at the heart of sustainability. By leveraging mathematical insights, we can build a more sustainable and resilient world. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Remember, every small step towards sustainability counts, and math is here to guide us along the way.
طبعا رابط الحضور تم إغلاقه على الساعة 8:45 والآن إن شاء الله رابط التصويت لأفضل العروض. رابط التصويت لأفضل العروض سيفتتح الآن بإذن الله لنصوت معا. We have here a student category under the supervision of amazing teachers. طبعا هون فئة الطلاب المشاركين بإشراف المعلمين الأفاضل. وهنا فئة المعلمون. هنا فئة المعلمون من خارج الدولة. سننتظر قليلا ثم سنغلق رابط التصويت. نتابع عملية التصويت معا. يبدو أن هناك خلل تقني حصل.
الرابط ما زال يعمل مس خديجة.
يعمل؟ أوكي شكرا. والآن مع تكريم المشاركين في أثناء عملية التصويت. والآن سنتابع نتائج التصويت معا. سنقوم بإغلاق الرابط. شكرا لحضوركم الكريم، أثريتمونا بهذه المشاركات سواء من قبل المدرسين أو من قبل الطلاب. تم إغلاق الرابط الآن. كما تشاهدون سنشاهد معا. بالنسبة لفئة الطلاب كما يتضح أمامنا هناك منافسة بين الطالبة لينا سمير من غياثي 177 صوتا، وأيضا أعتقد الطالبة رحمة فكري 218 صوت. 218 صوت. إذن الفائزة في فئة الطلاب هي الطالبة رحمة فكري محمود من مدرسة حماية بنات من دبي ب218 صوتا. مبروك للطالبة رحمة، مبروك لمدرسة حماية بنات. بالنسبة لفئة المعلمين أشاهد الأستاذة سهى 310 والأستاذة خديجة 341. فالفائزين من جهة المعلمين الأستاذة خديجة. بالنسبة لفئة المدرسين من خارج الدولة the teacher from outside UAE, we can see here together that Mr. Christomas has 427 vote. So congratulations for Mr. Christomas. نهنئ الفائزين في مرة أخرى. ننتقل الآن معا لرابط الحضور. لنشاهد معا رابط الحضور، نتائج رابط الحضور. رابط الحضور. نشاهد مدرسة قطر الندى 29، مدرسة مدينة الرياض أعتقد الرياض لا الختم 29، مدرسة دبي حماية بنات 30. أيضا هنيئا لمدرسة حماية بنات، هنيئا لمدرسة حماية بنات من دبي. شكرا لجميع الحضور، لقد أثريتمونا بهذا الملتقى. شكرا لمشاركاتكم الفاعلة، ونتمنى أن نلقاكم مرة أخرى في ملتقيات وأنشطة أخرى.
شكرا
إذا
مس
كانت هناك
خديجة،
أي سؤال
وشكرا
أو
لجميع
استفسار.
المشاركين والحضور. سعدنا بوجودنا معكم اليوم، وإن شاء الله تتكرر المبادرات والملتقيات الناجحة بوجودكم إن شاء الله. شكرا للجميع.
نشكر حضوركم، ومعلش اعذرونا مشان الوقت، بس استمتعنا بصراحة بمشاركاتكم الرائعة. يعطيكم العافية وشكرا لكم. شهادات المشاركة تم إرسالهم لكم.
مس خديجة، أعتقد في حد رافع إيديه، فمش عارفة هل هناك مداخلات أو شيء؟
أستاذة سعاد، هل يوجد شيء أم إذا كانت هناك أسئلة أو مداخلات؟